Progressive Insurance, all of our guests on the Goodyear hotline.
Let's go, Zuby!
Every once in a while, I'll bust something out for you. Here's the thing. We're going to get into this in 1 minute, but fellas, think about it. We're just in 1 minute going to talk about one of the biggest superstars in the NFL. Hasn't played since October and wasn't a part of his franchise's biggest win in a quarter century. Yet everyone is talking about him, and many teams are talking about getting him. That's in 1 minute. How was last night for the fellas? Relatively light night. There was a little NBA, a little streaming.
Key doesn't want to talk about the NBA. Let's not talk about the Lakers last night. Tough loss to the Wizards.
They lost in overtime. Okay, so what?
I know, it's just 3 in a row. 3 in a row. That's all I'm saying.
1 point. They lost 3 in a row. Okay.
Yeah, LeBron played 43 minutes. That's all I'm saying.
And LeBron James also said he didn't need rest as people try to set that narrative about LeBron. So I don't want to hear that.
Don't try to say people when you're referring to me. You can just say my name.
Well, I'm like, don't want to say your name because I don't want you tweeting at me for saying your name. So
would you like that tweet if you got it?
I might like it if I got it right. Push the like thingy because I need somebody to like my tweets.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
No, but I was same thing, same routine. Couple people hacked up, investigated it.
Inside the TV.
No.
Inside the TV.
Just for first-time listeners.
Inside the TV as I watched the murder mysteries that I stream or I watch on TV. It was an interesting one though last night. Guy got away. Scott, I seen 2 of them. Guy gets away scot clean. He's all fine and dandy. Guess how he got caught?
That's something dumb.
First of all, you kill somebody was dumb. That's the start. No, he got caught from a dog hair. They went and found the dog fiber, the little hair from the dog, and they matched it because the hair from the dog was in the clothing of the individual that was murdered. And it wasn't a human hair. And they couldn't figure it out. And they happened to go to his house. And then they came back a couple other times, and then the dog appeared. And they was like, And it clicked. Dog hair, dog. We'll put it together. Jail. And then there was 2 other dudes. They didn't kill somebody in the basement. Cleaned it all up. Clean.
Every day.
They put the paper, the plastic around everything clean. They got away scot clean. They thought they was chilling. They went to investigate, did the whole thing. You know, they did the luminol, sprayed everything, the whole thing. The blood splatter, whatever, went around on the back side, and there was just a little bitty dot of blood on the back side of a pole that they missed from cleaning up. Jail, rest of their life gone. Just like that, done. I was like, man, y'all, first of all, you can't be killing people.
Every day, Key, you watch all this stuff. How do you watch? I can't every day. It's like you are the mastermind plotter now. I can see when yourself at home, like, nope, I'm going to tell her I didn't do this. I'm going to clean up all the evidence. You ain't gonna have
no, you ain't got to worry about that with me. Ain't no, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Right? None of that. We won't be dealing with that.
Remember when I had my tooth pulled out, Zubin? This
Yes.
is like, 3-4 months ago?
Yeah.
I got a dental implant yesterday. Have you heard of a dental implant?
Yes.
Have you ever had one, Keith?
You know who owns, so the individual who created the dental implant, he owns a hotel that you stayed in and Zubin stayed in 17,000 million hundred times. The hotel, that's the Doubletree, he owns that hotel.
Is that right?
In Bristol?
What a small world.
Bristol. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, well, I need to get a little price reduction on these implants, man. They costing too much out here these days.
You all right, man. You got insurance.
So as Key has told us.
Insurance doesn't cover a lot of it. Go ahead, Zubin.
No, I got you.
Just don't, hey, when you start getting implants and stuff like that, it starts to take shape and people start feeling good about it. Don't come back altering your nose and altering your ears and your cheeks and all. Don't come back doing that.
I'm just thinking of the person that literally just flipped on the radio and heard Key talking to Jay about implants.
Implants.
Well, that's how it starts.
Dental.
But that's how it starts. They start off getting some sort of implant, and then the next thing you know, Jay, it'd be hard for you to sit down, Jay. As Zubin
Coming
say,
back like Benjamin Button.
as Zubin say, you need a wide lens. I don't want to be looking up.
Stop.
I don't want to be looking up at Jay Will go.
Zubin, let's get into sports, Zubin, right now.
Hey, Jay, you look different, man. What you do?
Finally, somebody else asking us to do that. I'm always the guy that's bailing us out.
Tighten up that nose a little bit, Jay. Come back with a pencil nose, huh?
If you've got anything for hair.
Is Jay related to Michael Jackson? What is going on?
Hey.
Sorry. All right, I'm pausing.
Don't
I'm pausing.
him.
See, Zubin,
He's
the
no
laugh
longer
takes it
with
too
us.
far. Takes it too far.
Yeah.
What? It tightened up drastically. That's all I'm saying.
Leave Mike alone.
All right, go ahead, Zubin. Back to sports.
Back to sports. It's time for Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless. After a little loose talk with the fellas, let's get straight into OBJ. Obviously, that's the guy I was referencing, right? The amazing numbers that he's put forth. Obviously, he's been a little bit banged up. He's an asset to any team, but obviously the Browns are able to withstand his loss and get all the way to the divisional round of the playoffs. NFL Network is reporting that he is available. Teams aren't knocking down the door, but any talent of this ilk is going to draw some interest. So, fellas, let's get your thoughts on what could be a suitable option for OBJ, obviously on the trade market here. If it would have to be on the trade market.
First of all, I want to see where his health is at. Is he healthy? If he's healthy and he's fully recovered and he doesn't have any lingering issues and he feels good about where he's at and we feel good about him, then I think he could be a player. So many times in this league, you are misunderstood about who you are as an individual off the field, or even on the field for that matter. I think he could certainly help a team for sure, whether it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, whether it's coming back to New York and helping the New York Jets try to revitalize their organization and getting back to winning ways, or if it's the San Francisco 49ers and a veteran presence at the receiver position there, or you know, so when you start to look at some of those options, he certainly could help a team. I can understand why Cleveland Jay would want to go in a different direction, not because of his lack of production or availability. It's just more about the cost of him and Landry and the fact that they've gone further than they've ever been without him in the lineup for 16 full games. And so when you look at that as a front office guy, you got to say, do I want to invest another 18, 19, $20 million into a guy that we won X amount of games without, even though it may make us slightly better and more explosive? And so that's how you got to look at it. But he still could be a player in this league.
You see, I'm not sending OBJ to the Jets. I'm not sending OBJ to the Colts. I'm not sending him any place where my quarterback seems somewhat fragile with how they manage personalities. Like, I don't know how Carson Wentz is coming out of this ego situation. You know, if Sam Darnold is going to be the guy in New York, I know he needs a big-time wide receiver target, but I worry about how Baker Mayfield and OBJ kind of work together, just due to the fact where I saw Baker try to squeeze so many passes to OBJ and not just let the game reveal itself. I send him more so to a veteran situation, whereas, hey, if you can't retain Chris Godwin in Tampa Bay, okay, Tom Brady, come rock with us. Tom Brady can manage strong personalities. Hey, Green Bay. Okay, Aaron Rodgers, like, hey, him next along to Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers can manage strong personalities. I don't want a personality trait in a QB where I feel like OBJ, not saying he does it maliciously, just his mentality of give me the ball or I need to get my targets can overwhelm a quarterback who maybe isn't positioned or primed to handle that.
Well, that's why I started off by prefacing what people say. You get caught up in a receiver's narrative about who they are. They want the football, this, that, and the other, distraction, this, that, and the other. That is so overblown, Jay, it's ridiculous. And I'm going to defend it because it is ridiculous. Yes, a receiver defending a receiver. What a shocker. Go ahead and say it. Because I almost said some other words. It's laughable when people say those sort of things because it's not true.
Well, let me defend OBJ in the last minute we have here. This is the best defense I can give you, obviously not having played the position like you. This is the best defense you can give.
What position you play?
Kicker. / punter.
Your general manager.
It's dual threat. You can't cut me. I play two positions.
Chief data officer
valuable I
of
am
the
for this team. You only play wide receiver. No, but here's the thing. Here's what I would say with regards to OBJ in all seriousness. Remember, he missed the first 4 games of his career, right? So he had a shot rookie year, not a shot rookie year, but he missed a quarter of the season. 2017, he had the bad ankle injury. And then this year, of course, he went down in week 7. So he's missed a lot of time. But in his 7 years, he's gone for 6,830 yards. So he missed a chunk of his rookie year, missed a ton of 2017, missed a ton of 2020. And despite all of those games missed, he is still nearly a 1,000-yard a season guy. People do not give him credit for that.
Oh, he's very
about
productive.
All the guys that have played in this league that haven't missed time. He's missed significant chunks of 3 of his 7 seasons. and he's still a 1,000-yard receiver, essentially. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. On the way.